Bueno, bienvenidos a Tiempo Fuera. Hoy estamos con Joe Few, jugador de Gonzaga. Joe, how are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, man? It's good to see you.
Eh, Same for you, you know. We eh, One of our first college interviews, college basketball interviews was Rasir, your teammate, with other three of his
Yeah.
friends. So it's really cool to have another player from Gonzaga on the channel. Well, and you started really good. How did you feel these first two games as a team?
Feel really good. Obviously, we just had a huge win last night against Michigan State, and that was a little bit of an unorthodox game, being on the aircraft carrier with playing outside. But we learned a lot about ourselves just battling through adversity. Honestly, we just fought the entire game, especially in that second half. So, feel
Yeah.
great about how that went for sure.
Perfect. And also, another thing that we like to ask about is, what or who made you start this basketball journey?
Honestly, I just been surrounded by basketball my whole life, and obviously, I played every sport growing up until high school, but it was just always basketball for me. That was the one that brought me the most fun. So and that was the one I enjoyed playing the most. And I also feel like basketball is the one you can play more freely. Like you can always like if you got two people, you can play one on one. And a lot of other sports,
Yeah,
you need a lot more guys to like go play. Yeah.
you like playing free on free?
3-on-3, 2-on-2, 4-on-4, whatever. Basketball's fun either way. To me, that's why I love it so much.
Do you play a lot of, street basketball?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Especially in high school, and when COVID hit, all the gyms, were shutting down, so we playing a lot of street ball outside.
Yeah, street ball basketball is almost bigger than, regular basketball here in South America. I could tell you that. So, it's really cool.
Yeah,
Well,
there are
and
people playing just on the street out there a lot.
yeah, there are a lot of people.
Pickup games. Yeah,
Yeah, you go to every park, and if they're not playing football, regular football, not American football, here in South America, soccer is called football.
yeah,
They are playing basketball almost the entire time.
that's dope. That's
Uh,
awesome.
Perfect. And also another thing that we wanted to ask you is, regarding the entire of the complete season. Obviously Gonzaga is one of the biggest basketball schools out there. How do you feel this season will go?
Uh, yeah, we always have a lot on us every year. It feels like it's the media and like outside people kind of try to make it like championship or bust, but we always just do a great job about just enjoying it. Honestly, we enjoy every game. We got like the thing we put on our board is number our days. Like we know this ain't gonna last forever, so we just try and enjoy every game and just make the most out of it.
And do you also, you know, think that you're going to make your college career last a lot of, taking even the fifth year, or it's still is early because I know it's your second year, but do you think you will go all the way, or do you think you're going to cut it at some point and go pro?
I mean, uh, obviously, you don't really know what's gonna happen, but I'm happy. When I'm at just like learning about the game, like playing against great players every day, just makes you way better than you could be by yourself. So, just I'm just enjoying it kind of right now. Obviously, I think about the future, but I don't really know what the next 2 years are gonna look like, where I'll be in 2 years. So, but as of right now, yeah, my plans are stay and play college as long as I can.
Well, and also regarding continuing the line of college, what is it like, for a lot of young players out here and in every part of the world? it's almost their dream to be in the NCAA level of basketball. You know, how are you living this experience?
You cut out the end. What's the last part of the question? How's it
That
being in college basketball?
yeah, how's the experience so far?
Oh, it's so cool. Like being at Gonzaga, we're blessed. We get a lot of tough, like cool games. So just the environment say is like so cool to be in. Like we were at Duke in Vegas was crazy. Any NCAA tournament games crazy. And then just last night, just being able to go on the aircraft carrier in San Diego was just unreal. It's a once in a lifetime experience. So just just being a part of that, being a part of just great atmospheres and college basketball is really, in my opinion, like the best like sport. Obviously, I'm biased, but just feels like college basketball always has just an energy around it that's just so cool.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Especially, things like March Madness are extremely big obviously in USA, but I think that sometimes March Madness has been even bigger than the NBA, you know?
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Uh,
Nah, yeah, March Madness. In Mar-
sorry,
oh,
sorry.
sorry, you can go.
No, no,
I was getting another call.
go.
Yeah, March Madness states like, especially like in school and around here, like it just shuts down everything. Like we're watching all the games and classes and stuff. Like it's just so cool how special that event is because it really is any teams like it's a new season once that tournament starts. It's true. Like it's scratch everything like it's a new season when that tournament starts.
Perfect. And also, regarding your number selection, I know you were number 15. Is there a reason you were that number?
15, Patrick Mahomes is my guy. I love Patrick Mahomes, so that's why I wore number 15 because I love watching him. I'm a big Chiefs guy, Chiefs fan. So as Patrick Mahomes, my guy.
Perfect. Well, and also one thing that we wanted to know is what is one thing that you want to accomplish before your career ends? You know, when it all ends, you go back and you say, "Well, I made the thing that I wanted to do."
Uh, just win a national championship. Like that's all we think about now. Just that's our goal. That's my goal. That's all my teammates' goal. Like we feel like we paid the dues. Like we feel like it's our turn. So I just want that for this city and the program for sure, and for us especially more than anybody.
Great. And also, one thing that we wanted to know is what is the main thing that you work on?
Working on
Yeah, yeah.
trying to be as much of a knockdown catch and shoot player as I can. Just try to keep my form simple and consistent. Shoot the same way every time, and then also just pick and roll offense. Just making the right reads every time we play, and just really like learn from Andrew Nemhard. Who was a great pick and roll player last year. Just trying to kind of imitate his game a little bit. Sure.
Perfect. And one of the last questions of the first section, there are two other sections, but they are much, much shorter. Is what is the hardest player you ever had to guard?
Hardest player I ever had to guard. No, I'll probably say it's hard for not to be like Andrew Nemhard or Brassier or Nolan in practice, just because of how shifty they are and how quick they are, explosive. So I would say probably those three, just because that's who I've been guarding in practice. But I've been at camps. Like Deshaun Nix was tough to guard. He's big, and then there's just been dudes like but one time. But I played these dudes in practice like every day, so I'm just gonna say those three because they're so tough to guard.
Perfect. Well, before we move on to the second section, I wanted to give a small shout out to Rasir. Well, obviously, I mentioned it before, but he was one of our first college, university, NCAA guests in the channel. So, I wanted to mention that. And going to the second section,
That's the boy.
yeah, absolutely. Going to the second section, this is one in which the previous player we interviewed left a question for you. In this case, is Cameron McGriff that played in the Portland Trail versus a couple of games last year. Now he plays in Greece, and he asked you, what is your top 5 players ever?
Top 5 players ever
Yeah,
in college or in NBA?
that's up to you.
I'm more of a college guy myself, so I'll go college. Top 5 college players. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna go. I'm. You gotta put Christian Laettner. You gotta put. I think you gotta put Ralph Sampson in there for sure. And that's enough old guys. I'm gonna go more new now. I'm gonna go Adam Morrison. Gotta represent Adam Morrison for sure. Trey Burke was unreal. I'm gonna go Trey Burke and probably Jimmer.
Perfect. Well, and do you have an
That's my
idea?
top 5.
First, first of all, great top 5. I obviously don't recognize a lot of that players, but I recognize obviously the last 3 because here it's not that
Yeah,
the NCAA basketball. Right now it's expanding a lot, but here it's not that big.
yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, those some of the first 2 were pretty old dudes. Played a while ago.
Perfect. And moving on, do you have like a question you want to leave for our next guest?
Uh Yeah, sure. Just next guest, just ask him what's the most fun environment he's ever played in. Like the hardest, like with the most fans, just like the most fun environment he's ever got to play in. Because those are really special.
Perfect. And moving on to the last section, this section is called flash questions. As the name says, it's extremely fast and it has nothing to do with basketball. But so whenever you're ready, we go.
Let's run it. Let's go.
Favorite movie,
Avengers Infinity War.
favorite TV show,
Uh Friday Night Lights.
not including basketball. What sport do you watch or play the most?
Football for sure. Or American football. American football.
Teammate,
I watch a lot of football too though.
you're going to
I watch
watch
a
the
little bit
World
of
Cup?
football too, but yeah, for sure. I'll watch the World Cup and like we'll be tapped into a lot. We got some FIFA dudes that like FIFA on the team, so you know, I'll hear a lot about it. I'm not really into it, but at least I know some stuff.
USA is going to play, so
Yeah, USA. Yeah, we're not doing too. We haven't done too solid in the World Cup. Our women's team's nasty though.
yeah, yeah,
Our
yeah.
women's team's unreal.
Well, and moving on, a teammate you spend the most time with.
I mean, we're all pretty close. There's not a lot of clicks, but my roommate is Kobe Brooks, so I'll probably just say him.
Favorite food,
Uh, that's tough. I don't know, but probably fried chicken or popcorn.
favorite video game.
Oh, Star Wars Battlefront, the OG on the PS2.
We never got that before.
Oh, you should play it. It's very fun.
Hot or cold?
Uh, that's tough. I mean, I'd rather be in hotter weather, but if you ask me, would I rather be cold or hot, like at night or just in general? I'll probably say cold. But I'd rather live in a hotter place, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
It's
it
kind of
makes sense.
contradicting, but I bet.
One dream left to accomplish, not basketball related.
Ooh. Uh, say one dream left to accomplish that's not basketball related.
Yeah.
Just have a nice family when I'm older, I guess. Be able to travel, be comfortable, I guess.
Perfect.
So that's I got.
Favorite artist or musician?
Uh, a boogie, probably. I don't know if y'all hear about him down there or not.
Uh,
You got a
did you
boogie fans down there?
no, hey, yeah, I haven't heard about him. We hear a lot of English music, but about I never heard his name before.
Yeah, he doesn't get much love.
Uh, well, and finally, best basketball shoes in your opinion?
Ooh, um, ooh, that's tough. I used to love the KD. I used to love like the KD, like the old KDs with the strap. I've always been a KD guy. I've kind of I like the last GT cut. I'm gonna stick with KD, just straight KDs. He's been the most consistent, I feel like, throughout the years with his shoe.
Well, Joe, that's basically it. We really appreciate you taking the time to be here, and we'll keep in touch to give you the status of the interview and when it's going to post and everything.
Hey, yeah, no, I appreciate having me on. It was fun talking to you.
No problem. See you.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, I got a question. Has the rest of your podcast dropped yet?
Yeah, it was a while ago. Let me tell you. It it was 1 second. Uh, on the 30th of September, it was.
Yeah, I'll go listen to that for sure.
It was him with three other friends, so it was a little bit of different experiences of basketball. It was him, his friend that's Jalen Stewart that plays D2, and also Isaiah Thompson that plays D3, and Keyshawn Morgan that plays in a pro league it has a team
Yeah.
called Petersburg Cavaliers. I don't know if you know his friends, but it was really fun, and
Nah,
it
I gotta
was
do.
a new experience because we had never interviewed multiple people at once.
Yeah, no, that's dope. That's dope. I
Uh,
appreciate you having me on.
no problem. We keep in touch.
All right, bet. Have a good one. Thanks, man.